Put your hands behind your back. Officer Miller's voice cracked through the air, dripping with fake authority. But the man he was yelling at didn't move, didn't even blink. Officer, the man said calmly, your partner's body cam is rolling. So is my dash cam. You have no probable cause, and what you're doing right now is an unlawful arrest. Then came the bombshell that made two cops freeze in place. My name's John Riley, Master Chief, retired, U.S. Navy SEALs. The color drained from their faces, because they just messed with the wrong man. 10 minutes earlier, John's day was peaceful. He'd just finished his therapy session, cruising home, windows down, country road humming beneath his tires. 20 years in the teams had trained his eyes to see everything, and John spots the patrol car long before it saw him, hiding behind a billboard like a snake in tall grass. He glanced down. 2 miles under the speed limit. Perfect. Then flash. Red and blue filled the mirror. Inside that cruiser sat Officer Miller and Rookie Davis, bored, restless, looking for control. Plate frames covering the state name. Miller muttered, "That's enough. Let's go have a little fun." John eased his truck over, killed the engine, hands visible on the wheel. Miller strutted up, hand resting on his holster. "License and registration," he barked. John complied, calm as ever. "You know why I pulled you over?" Miller sneered. "Not sure, officer. Your license plate frames an infraction. Looked a little nervous back there. You hiding something?" John's voice was even. "No, sir." That calmness, it drove Miller crazy. "Step out of the vehicle," he snapped. John looked him dead in the eye. "Am I being detained, or am I free to go?" Boom. Ego detonated. "You're being detained. Out. Now." John stepped out slowly, unshaken. Miller smirked. "Mind if we take a look in that bag? If you've got nothing to hide, you won't mind, right?" "I don't consent to any searches," John said firmly. That one line hit like a hammer. Miller leaned in, trying to intimidate. "You don't consent? What are you hiding, big man? Drugs? Weapons?" John didn't move, didn't blink. "You can write me a ticket, officer, or I'll be on my way." That composure broke Miller. "That's it. You're under arrest for obstruction." John didn't move a muscle. "Officer," he said, his tone shifting from calm to commanding, "you pull me over for a plate frame. You have no probable cause, no warrant, and no legal grounds for arrest. I suggest you call your supervisor, Sergeant Frank Kirk, Marine veteran, correct?" The officers froze. How did he know that name? Then came the flip, a DOD retiree ID. Master Chief John Riley, U.S. Navy SEALs. Their faces drained. The situation flipped in an instant. The hunters had just become the hunted. Minutes later, a new cruiser rolled up. Out stepped Sergeant Kirk, calm, steady, the kind of man who didn't need a shout to be respected. "Master Chief," he said with a nod, "tell me what happened." John laid it out clear, factual, no ego, just truth. When he finished, the sergeant turned to his men. "You two, back to the station. Administrative duty. Internal affairs will handle the rest." No excuses, no arguing, just shame. The sergeant ripped up the written warning and handed John back his license. "On behalf of this department, I'm sorry, sir. This will be dealt with." John nodded once. "Thank you, Sergeant." Then he drove off, calm as ever, leaving two broken egos in the dust. This wasn't Navy SEAL versus cops. It was professionalism versus ego. John didn't have to flex, didn't have to shout. He won because he stayed disciplined, the way real warriors do. And when karma hit, it hit hard. Have you ever seen someone mistake quiet for weak and live to regret it? Drop your story below and hit that like button if you love seeing karma serve cold. Because respect isn't given by force. It's earned by character.